guides as well. See kind of what the themes of today are going to end up being in ways. A totally new way of life and living is manifesting around you. Everything is shifting for you. Your hard work is paying off. Your dedication to yourself is showing, and your boundaries are spot on. Don't be the don't let the thought that you are mean or others are hurt stop you. Tough love is love too, believe it or not. No more enabling bad behaviors. When trust is broken, it needs to be earned back, and if they can't live with that, they need to be gone. They shouldn't have done what they did, and now they know better. They can still choose to repeat it, and you can still choose to walk away at any point if you let them back in. You've learned to detach yourself from the outcomes. So, one more. I love your body so much it brings life to my eyes. You are so beautiful, very graceful, charismatic, and colorful. Your differences make you amazingly unique, and I love your energy. When you walk in the room, my heart stops for a beat every time. You vibrate healing energies wherever you go. You have so many layers to you. As I explore you, I am surprised more and more by what I uncover. A lush garden of beauty and abundance, Secret Garden by Bruce Springsteen. You deserve the best, and I hope you find it. She'll let you in her house if you come knocking late at night. She'll let you in her mouth if the words you say are right. If you pay the price, she'll let you deep inside. But there's a secret garden she hides. So, basically, the messages we received today, I feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of love messages today coming out, and a lot about having tough love as well, and making people live up to the promises that they express, and not just giving them everything with absolutely no work put in on their end. So, as soon as we start getting questions, we will get started with today's session. Usually with the free session, it's pretty quick questions going on. We're going to do one more message while we're waiting. Apparently, that's what's needed today. So, let's see what else our guides have to say before we get started today. Love comes easily, healing comes easily. Everything unfolds naturally. I am not stressed. I am not worried. I am strong. I am stable. I am amazing. My work is growing. My money is growing. People around me are honest. The lies are all exposed. Truth is seen. Love is felt. Hate falls away. Pain is receding. I don't care about judgments and opinions of others. The liars will be seen through. Energy vampires, projectors, manipulators get what's coming, and so do I. I deserve peace. I deserve success. I deserve a vacation free of the BS. I am open. I am vulnerable. I am awake. I am aware. I am courageous, diligent, responsible, reliable, fair, grounded, loyal, and authentic. I remove more masks and I love each layer that I uncover. This energy spreads and everyone around me starts doing this as well. So, there's definitely a very strong energy this week of people opening up and being more honest and really being able to express their feelings, whether good or bad. And really, a lot of love is flowing through today. So, we're going to get started with this. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Use those little super stickers or leave a donation. Things like that are greatly appreciated as well. And if you guys want to ask a question, just drop your question down below and I will get to them as they come in. Until then, I'm going to continue reading whatever messages that Spirit sends our way. Powerful manifestations of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. Felix Felicitas, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So, definitely this week, people are manifesting from a place of feeling very good about themselves, their goals, their dreams, their wishes. The things that you've put a lot of time, energy, and effort into are coming into fruition right now, and there is a lot of blessings and abundance flowing into your life, and these manifestations are coming true not only because of your visualization and your mood and your vibrations, but also because of the hard work, effort, and energy that you have put towards creating life in your world. And all of that is adding up together to create some very beautiful manifestations that are coming in for you at this time. So trust in the beauty that is blooming all around you, and know that it's going to continue as long as you continue to work towards it and believe in it. I'm not used to nobody being here to ask questions for the first part of this reading. That's very surprising. But we'll just keep reading the messages that are coming in until we have someone. That's weird. So, are you guys seeing the video today? Just out of curiosity, somebody said they were on here, but all they see is a black screen. You are so shocking. You are fiery and bold. I feel hot every time I'm near you. Do you feel it too? Maybe one of us should get some balls and make that first move. Who knows? This could be something amazing. Hi, Tan, Alien Star. Whenever you guys are ready to start asking questions, go ahead. I am just reading messages that Spirit wants to come through till then. Who knows? This could be something amazing. We need to leave expectations for good or bad to come at the door and get to know each other better. Easier said than done, though. Every time you're near, I feel like a schoolboy or schoolgirl, so anxious, butterflies, and a loud heartbeat as well. Maybe at some point we will be ready for the next step. I hope that it helps you to know that I feel this too instead of wondering. If you make the first move, don't give up too easily. I'm a bit shy, plus I love the friendship that we have. It would be hard to put that in jeopardy. So, along with the manifesting of love and being able to express your emotions, both good and bad, being able to realize that tough love is love too, and healthy boundaries are love as well for you and for other people, because it helps things from being able, or from breaking down so horribly. Hi, Maple. Nice to see you again. All those things are really good things to keep in mind when it comes to expressing your emotions and loving another person, because when you do not express yourself truthfully and put your real feelings, thoughts, and emotions out there about certain situations or what you're going through and things, then the other people can't just read your mind and know what's going on inside there. They're going to do whatever it is you tell them they can do. And then when it doesn't work out, it's just as much on you as it is on them, because you weren't telling them the truth. Hi, Oracle Persephone. When will you find a new job or get promoted? Yes, you can, sweetheart. You just put your question down there and I answer them in order that they go in. So, Oracle Persephone. I keep wanting to say Professony. Are you somehow going to school to be a teacher in some way? Just out of curiosity or thinking about it? So, when will you find a new job or get promoted? It's time to find a good balance on when to take action and when to wait patiently with open receptivity. Listen to your intuition. What does your higher self tell you? What does your higher self tell you it's time to do? Where does it tell you to wait with faith and trust, knowing that your hard work will pay off and your perseverance will pay off? Dive deep and no balance can be found internally and externally, but only when it is found internally. So, a couple years ago, I was actually not having any luck finding a job at all. Nobody wanted to hire a homeless person. Nobody wanted to hire a single or a stay-at-home mom of 10 years because, what does she know? All that kind of stuff. And recently, my channel started growing and doing good, and I actually started getting paid for it and stuff like that. And now all of a sudden, everybody wants to. There was like 3 or 4 people that wanted to offer me a job and were extremely bitter because I didn't accept their offer after I had already applied for jobs when I really needed it at those places. And they were really upset about that. But here's the damn thing, I wasn't accepting that shit. That's not when I wasn't finding the job, there was a reason for it. The universe was wanting me to focus on something completely different than what I was focusing on at that time. What I was focusing on at that time was a more fearful energy, an energy of needing the money right now and needing to get that instant gratification of getting that crappy little job that paid for things. But at the same time, I had a lot of stuff in my life as well going on. And so I needed to be able to focus on the things in my life that were going on, and I needed to be able to focus on being here, doing what I'm doing as well. And so the universe was like, stop worrying about everything so much. I will take care of you. You may not have everything that you want, but you will have everything that you need to be able to fulfill your purpose and to go through this. It's all about whether or not you're committed and dedicated to this path, regardless of whether or not this path has money right now. In the long run, this path is going to be what is best for you. So I feel like there may actually be some other path that you're being drawn to go down at this time. It's time to really look inside of you, to be patient with yourself and the world around you, and to have a lot of empathy and understanding, compassion for where you're at right now. Deal with the situations going on in your life with grace and integrity, and trust that things are happening the way they're meant to be happening right now. Yeah, you might be facing a lot of fears and anxieties at this time. Fears and anxieties over the need to do what others are wanting you to do, or the need to be who others are wanting you to be. The need to make others happy could be something that is very present in your mind. And you may be fearful that if you don't do things in the right way, that you're going to lose a lot of people or a lot of situations out of your life. But right now, it's time to be dedicated and committed towards creating something not just for everyone else, but for yourself as well. Yeah, this is the time period of ending that people pleaser energy and really being able to step into an energy where you know that in taking care of yourself, you can take care of everyone around you much better. In dedicating some time, attention, and effort towards you and your goals, you'll be able to create a much better life for yourself and for others around you. And so I really feel like the universe is asking for your patience and your dedication, and they're asking for you to be committed towards transitioning and transforming yourself and how you're seeing this situation right now, and starting to see yourself in a higher light, regardless of whether or not you have a job currently. You are still amazing and you still have so much worth inside of you. I hope that helped. I know that wasn't necessarily the answer you were looking for. I'll just put it that way. So, Tay Alien Star, or Tan Alien Star. I don't know why I said Tay. About your job situation. Let's see what the universe has to say about your job situation. Some people feel very disconcerted or uncomfortable in your presence. Your eyes may be very piercing and you may see right through the masks that most people wear. Others feel very comfortable, at peace, and calm. They feel like they could tell you anything because you probably already see it anyway. So, you could be dealing with some uncomfortable situations currently when it comes to your job. And a lot of that could be because people are worried about what you see inside of them, whether or not you see their demons or their secrets or things like that. And then there could be other people that really just feel very calm, comfortable, cool, and collected around you. And it's because they feel like you do see them and they're comfortable with that because they accept themselves. The reason why these people are feeling very uncomfortable and they may be putting off some weird energy is because they are not accepting themselves. They're not loving themselves. So when you're seeing the full aspect of who they are, it's making them very uncomfortable. They're almost like squirming under your attention. So, right now with your job situation, you're being asked to be at peace with the decisions that you're making, to dream big and to believe in yourself, maybe even to put a little more creativity into whatever it is that you're working on. Allow your imagination to run wild. And your dreams could really be very important at this time too. So somebody could be trying to reach out to you through your dreams. Pay attention to what's going on inside your dreams. There may be a need for you to express some sort of truth as well, to expose something in some sort of way. Yeah, you might be dealing with some sort of passive aggressive energy inside of yourself or inside of others. I'm feeling like more than likely it's inside yourself in a way, because you may be holding back from expressing some of the things that you got going on inside of you. You may be thinking that it's just in your imagination, or you may be really just feeling very off about a certain situation or something, and instead of expressing how you're feeling about it honestly and openly, you may be somewhat holding back how you're feeling about it, and it could be causing a little bit of passive aggressiveness in the situations you're dealing with. There's definitely a need for networking here, talking to people, communicating with people, allowing yourself to spread your wings and really look into different things and how different things are playing out and working out in the situations you're interacting in right now. You could be dealing with a lot of emotional immaturity from people as well. And that does make sense. That could be part of the reason why you're feeling a little bit passive aggressive with them too, is because it's like, come on, don't get that what you're doing right here is not okay. But sometimes people just don't. Sometimes you actually have to voice those things out loud and express those things out loud. So there could definitely be a need for you to find your voice in your work area and to really express yourself and the truth that you're feeling inside that you may be holding back. So, Shining Star Melody, career success. Wow, there's a lot of people that are asking about jobs today. That's kind of different on my free one each month. A lot of them revolve around love. So that's kind of different. So, career success. Hidden pain. Shining Star Melody. I cry these silent tears today. Compassion has never came my way. If I'm upset, it's always crazy. All my thoughts are so hazy. I'm always there to give a hug. My heartstrings, they always tug. But on the flip side, I'm alone. No one enters this crazy zone. I'm treated as less for my tears or opening up and expressing my fears. It's allowed for all but me. I'm tired of not being free. Why is it okay for others to cry, but when it's me, they can't understand why? I haven't always been the best on this front. I've accused others of me like having or others like me of having a front, all because it was done to me. I now know better and set you free. So, you could be dealing with a lot of pain that you're hiding right now, or a lot of pain that you're not expressing. I feel like one of the biggest things that's going to bring you success moving forward in your career is being able to express all of your emotions fully, being able to get them out, even if it's just journaling or writing it down or doing some form of art or dance or something like that. In order to express your feelings and let them out, being able to do that is going to free you of the burden and the weight that is on your shoulders that is weighing you down and making you feel like you can't move forward. So there's something that really is pulling on you and holding you back from expressing your truest self. And it's time to look inside to see exactly what that is and why you're feeling that way. Time to take care of you. Spend some time on self-care, self-love. Give yourself that time and attention that you need. Reflect on the past situations that you've gone through and how far that you have come. Really look around you and notice the opportunities that are right in front of you. There is definitely a hidden opportunity in front of you in some sort of way as well, something that could build a lot of success. This opportunity may take teamwork to build it up. And that could be a lot of why you might be feeling held back or stuck right now, because there could be some pain that is keeping you from allowing this teamwork to take place, because you might be worried about what's going to happen in this situation, whether or not people are going to betray you, or whether or not you're going to be able to work decently with people around you because of things that have happened in the past. I'm going to grab one more card for you. Be vigilant. It's time to be on top of your goals and to be on top of the things you're working on, but to also balance that with a healthy level of rest, relaxation, fun, and joy. And it's also time to start accepting some of the opportunities that are coming your way, because you may be thinking that some of these opportunities are bad opportunities, or you can't really see the full aspect of what this opportunity is. So it might just be an illusion, or it may not be something good. But I feel like hidden deep down in these opportunities is something really good for you, especially for your emotional body and balancing yourself out in your feminine energy as well. Hi, Solicito. Rishi Lahori. When will you get a full-time job? When it comes to tarot, it's not so much about an exact time frame, but I can give you the energy of whether or not it's going to be something that's going to take some time or something that's going to come about more quickly. So, Rishi Lahori, when will you get a full-time job? Kiddie pool. A face grows old with age, the turning of a new page. At the dawning of this sight, make sure it's for reasons that are right. Look deeper than the surface, find true purpose. Never be directed by the looks of someone you see. Tear your heart and your mind free. What do you really desire for keeps? The seeds you sow are yours to reap. So, one thing that I'm really seeing here is the universe wants you to stop focusing so much on when you'll get this job and focus a bit more on what this job will be, whether or not you will enjoy this job, whether or not you're going to have a good job that you actually want to do, whether or not it's something you can do for a long time. Because when you get older, if you're still having to work this job, are you going to be able to continue working this job? And if not, are you going to have enough money from this job to be able to put away so that you can take care of yourself when you're older? Or is there some kind of like, here we have Social Security? Is there something like that where you'll be able to fall back on that? So whatever it is that you're looking into doing for work may not be something that is in alignment with you and who you are. So that could be why you're not getting any of the opportunities that you've been going after. So it's time to really look inside of yourself and see what it is exactly that you're wanting to create in your life and where it is that you're wanting to be. There could be a lot of competition as well for in the area that you're in as far as getting jobs goes. And there could be a lot of people that have been getting jobs ahead of you. You could actually have a bit of bitterness and resentment a bit when it comes to that. Try not to fall into that energy. There could be a lot of jealousy, honestly, around whatever it is that you end up doing as well. There's a need to look inside yourself and to kind of try to get back into that childlike state of anything is possible. I can do anything that I put my mind to. Be very committed and dedicated towards having this emotional balance and strength in your life and towards persevering through whatever obstacles come your way, because right now there may be a test of your strength going on currently. Thank you to the person who sent a donation. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sometimes it takes a lot longer than we want for things that we are dreaming about to come into fruition. Let go of the old and nurture all that you love. So, what is it that you love? What is it that you love doing? Where is it that you love going? Who is it that you love being around? All of those things are very important right now. And finding something that you really want to be doing and in a place that you really want to be in is going to be something that's going to be very important too. This may take you a little bit in order to sort these things out and in order to align yourself with the path that Spirit really wants you to be going down at this time. So try not to be too worried about appearances as well. I feel like you might be a little bit worried about what it looks like that you have no job, or what it looks like that you are getting won out by all the competition, or whatever the case may be. But it doesn't matter what it looks like so much as what's inside of you and what's inside of this place that you're looking to be a part of. Is this a place that you could feel like you're in a good team? Is this a place that you could feel like you are doing something that actually means something to you? Because I really feel like that's a lot of what this is the universe wants you to be doing something that means something to you and not something that's just an instant gratification. ML, good morning. I would appreciate it if you could tell me about my love life and what's coming. So, ML, your love life and what is coming for you. Destiny. Money flows to me now, so much it makes you question how. swiftly rising up in the ranks, constantly filling in the blanks. Nothing can touch my energy, working in perfect synergy. Spiritual warfare falls on deaf souls, but not on those on top of their goals. What you give your energy grows. What one reaps, one truly sows. Faith and trust in the source can't take what's mine by any force. Angels guard what's meant for me, power felt for all to see. So, first off, what is yours can never be taken. And if something is meant to be, then something is meant to be. So it's time to stop worrying and focusing so much on whether or not there is going to be somebody beside you, because I feel like there is definitely meant to be somebody beside you at some point. But right now, I feel like the universe really wants you focused on your goals, focused on what it is that you're working on, and really working on your energy as well, on getting your energy together and keeping it straight and keeping it protected and feeling good. Yeah. Yeah. Also, being able to build yourself up to the point that you are no longer running from things that are good for you because you are feeling ashamed or like you aren't good enough or things like that. There could also even be somebody that may have deceived you in some sort of way or stolen from you in some sort of way, or you feel like things were taken from you in some sort of way. But what is meant for you can never be taken from you. And if something is meant to be taken from you, then something is meant to be taken from you for a reason. There's definitely a need here to work on your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-love, on being able to be okay with just being on your own and standing strong on your own 2 feet, so that when you come into a situation, you're not coming into a situation out of need or necessity, but you're coming out into a situation out of, I really truly want this. This is what inspires me. This is what motivates me. And this is what I want to go after and put my time, energy, and effort towards. So you're not lying to yourself or lying to lying to another person because of the codependence energy you may have been feeling or may currently be feeling. There's definitely a need to work on self-respect, self-love, things like that here. And we also have the Scorpion. You were born to create and heed the messengers. So they say listen. Even if it's not something that you want to hear, because, you know, I know that can feel like shit when all you want is just somebody to share your life with. And they're like, yeah, this isn't the time for that. So focus on something else. And you're like, but this is what I'm focused on. Well, this is not what you need to be focused on right now. Right now, you need to be focused on your passions, what inspires you, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel like you want to reach out there and grab it and go after it, and really creating something for yourself in your world. Maybe even a leadership position. There may even be a leadership position that is opening up for you, or something along those lines that's really going to make you feel good about yourself and make you feel like you can do anything. And that is going to be a big part about being able to step into a healthy relationship, is feeling like you are on top of the world, feeling like you're in a good position, feeling like it's not something you need, but something that you want when you go into it. Hi, Margaret. Nice to see you again. Does your niece's dad still see you as an ally and want to keep you in her life? I haven't heard back from him for some time. Not sure why. Keep showing support for his position and updating him. So let's see about that. Who are you? Are you what was done to you? What do you feel? What is real? How far will you go? Go with the flow. Look inside to understand. Bounce back like a rubber band. Release yourself from past pain. Allow yourself to remove the stain. Don't let it poison you, that awful, painful brew. Cry it out to cleanse your soul. Leave it behind to meet your goal. Overcome the pain in the past. Don't allow it to continue to last. Stand on your feet, head held high. Know you have the ability to fly. So one thing that I was thinking about as I was reading that, a lot of times when a marriage ends and you have, you know, that person's families around you, they're your family basically. Well, when that marriage ends, a lot of times that family ends too. And it's really hard for people to keep those people in their life, especially when they love that other person so much. There could be a lot of pain going on his end, too, with what he's dealing with. Huh. Love that you are different and seek your destiny. So, you might be a little nervous about what's going on, these new factors that are involved in this situation. You could definitely be really pouring a lot of time, energy, and effort into this situation, but the universe is kind of asking you to take a step back, regardless of whether or not there's love here, that now would be the time to take a step back for a minute, to trust and believe that your niece is going to be coming out of this darkness and into the light. She really is going to be doing that. It is a part of her destiny to be able to break free from this, but sometimes they have to do this on their own as well. And I really feel like she's going to be doing a lot of this on her own. Heavenly assistance and your angels, from your angels and your guides. Be patient with things that are unfolding and how they're unfolding. Sometimes it takes people a little bit to get back to you, especially when there's a lot going on in their lives, things like that. When you start pushing too much, a lot of times they will end up pulling away from you as well. So there might be a need to just pull back and to remember that you have been working really hard towards your own goals, towards creating stability and peace in your life. And that is definitely where your time, effort, and dedication is needed right now, is in creating a good life for you. Honestly, I don't know, but I was hearing something about that way she has a safe place to turn to when she needs it most. And so if at some point she ends up deciding to move away from these situations and go somewhere, she has an extra option of where she could go if you have your stuff together. But if you're still in the position that you're in now, then that place is not going to feel like a safe and comfortable place for her to go. It's going to feel just as chaotic as everywhere else in her world. So I'm really feeling like the biggest thing you're supposed to be focused on right now is you, and making sure that you're taking care of the things in your life that you need to take care of. As much as that does not sound like where your time and energy should be spent, because I can fully relate to that, sometimes that's where it's necessary. Sahu Josna Rani Sahu. I'm not sure how you say that, but I really hope I did not completely butcher that. What is Aryan Singh feeling for me? Does he miss me? A no contact situation. So, I'm sure people love my messages in no contact situations. As we were discussing at the beginning of this reading, there was a couple messages that came out before we started doing questions, and it was mentioning something about tough love. I have a very strong tough love in me sometimes, especially when it comes to those particular things, probably because I needed somebody to be tough with me in those situations. So, bottom feeders have tried so much to tear you down. Don't focus on them or their games. Take the high road, protect your energy, pray, and meditate. All will bring you peace in turbulent times. Walk always speaks louder than talk. Whether it's your walk or somebody else's, they walked away. That speaks louder than their talk. It doesn't matter what fucking words they said. This person is not feeling this situation, or they would be there feeling this situation. Their actions speak too, in a loud volume. It's hard to miss. You need to miss it, though, by being so busy living and working on your own life and your own things that you don't care what others think or believe. You know what's real anyway. Everything that is sent out eventually comes back. Don't take revenge. Just walk away with your head held high. Stand up and say something if it's necessary to address someone doing it up front, but keep your temper in check. You could also behave as you feel others should to show them how it's done. I have complimented those who have torn me down minutes before publicly, because that's who I am. Your jealous lashing out isn't going to change me. So I really feel like this is not necessarily the situation for you. Yeah, this is a very unequal give and take. This is something that's caused you to feel very miserable. This is something that has caused you to feel ashamed of yourself, that has caused you to feel like you're not good enough in some sort of way. This person may even be feeling very ashamed of themselves for the way they behaved in this situation, because you could have been very giving, very generous, very kind, and they may have taken advantage of that. They may even feel like they used you in some sort of way. I'm feeling like they used you in some sort of way. This person may be watching you from the outside as well, watching you and how upset or hurt you are, and they're just not feeling the same upset. They're not feeling the same hurt. They're maybe even enjoying it a bit, sad to say. It's time to have compassion, understanding, and forgiveness for yourself and for others. For yourself, for allowing the situation to continue for as long as it did, with you pouring so much into it and somebody else just taking everything you were pouring without pouring anything into it either. You may be very sad, hurt, feeling lost or alone in dealing with this, and feeling like you deserve better and deserve more, which is a very true statement. You really did. You deserved a lot better and you deserved a lot more than what you got in this situation. This person does not have the capacity to give that back to you, though. 1010 is up top right now. There was 10 people in here and 10 likes. This is time for a completion. You have learned a lot from this situation. You may not even notice it yet, but deep down there's a lot of things that you have picked up from this situation. Things that have brought you more wisdom, more knowledge, more awareness. Things that have made you far more beautiful even. And a lot of that is because from now on into the future, you're no longer going to be putting up with people. 11:11 is now on the clock, or is now on the thing. You're no longer going to be putting up with people that are taking from you and not giving back in return, because that destroyed your heart so in such a harsh way that when it comes to situations being similar to that in the future, you're no longer going to be feeling very drawn to those situations. I really feel like there is definitely something good that can be coming in for you, because there's new doors opening for you all around. But right now you're so busy staring at the past that you don't see what could actually be coming right in front of you. And sometimes that really takes away from a lot of good things in our life when we're so focused on what we've lost instead of what we have gained in the situation and what we could gain going forward if we choose to let go of the past and move forward. You're welcome, Shining Star Melody. You're welcome, Tan Alien Star. Yeah, and you know what? That is not a fun feeling, Shining Star Melody. Too much work, nothing to show for it, trapped. It's kind of a shitty feeling. But the only person who can untrap us is ourselves, because the choices that we're making are what create the life that we have in front of us. So when we're feeling stuck, stagnant, off, it's time to make some changes in our life. So really look into what you got going on and make those changes that are hard to make, that you may even feel very anxious about making them, but it's time to make those decisions. Naughty Angel, sweetheart, just put your question in there and I will get to it in order that they come up. Merv Ozhan. Ozhan? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Merv, how does Tobias feel for you? Uh-oh, I lost my chat. Now I gotta find where I was again. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. If you don't click on the screen every once in a while, then the chat will disappear, and then it's all the way at the bottom, and I gotta scroll through it and find where I was at again. So, Merv, how does Tobias feel for you? I feel so amazing now that all my hard work has paid off. The joke is on you. What do I want to have? Money in the bank, coming in daily, a fair amount of passive income, love, kindness, and care from others, a lack of fear, and a lack of fear for all those in my presence. My vehicle running great, propane fixed, gas money, food money, kid money, clothes money, laundry money, vacation anywhere I want. What do I want to do? Enjoy life with no worries or stress, especially about love, money, family. Take myself out, go on vacation, shop, live life, enjoy everything life has to offer. Bring love, wisdom, and peace to all looking for it. Bring messages, signs, synchronicities clearly. Seeing myself clearly. Be. What do I want to be? Myself authentically, unafraid, unashamed, and open. A good mother, partner, friend, family member, loved as me. Never tell me my dreams can't come true, because they can, and they have. So, this person may feel like your dreams are coming true, like you're very dedicated, you're very committed to making things happen in your life. This person may feel like you want a lot. This person may have actually even, this person may feel like you want a lot and it's impossible and like you're never going to be able to have it. Joke's on them, because you are going to be feeling very good here in the near future about the things that you have, because you have been working really hard towards something here. We have the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords. You're not meant to know everything, but there's a lot of signs, synchronicities, and messages coming your way at this time. So make sure that you pay attention to those things coming in. And by the way, 9/11 is here too. Actually, 9, 10, and 11. But there may be an emergency of some sort that needs your time and attention as well. You've definitely been through a lot, but it doesn't matter how much you've been through. You're still focused on your goals. You're focused on creating the vision that you have for your life. This person feels like this ending is going to free you in some sort of way, or has freed you in some sort of way. You may not be fully feeling that energy yet, but that energy is coming in if it isn't there at this point. They could also be feeling like you are definitely life partner material. Like they're unsure of whether or not things could go forward with you, but they kind of would like things to rise from the ashes. There could have been a lot of arguments. There could have been a lot of fights. There could have been a lot of competition going on around you guys as well while you were doing what you were doing. There's definitely something that caused this situation to end, but this person feels like there could possibly be a chance for it to begin again, but to begin again with more wisdom and more knowledge than before, with more understanding of each other and how you both feel as well. This person may actually even want to communicate something to you too. This person feels like you're very intelligent, very skilled, very capable. This person may have tore you down in some sort of way, but they do not feel the way that they expressed in that way. I feel like there might have been some sort of bitterness or jealousy about what you had going on or what you were creating in your life. And so this person could have lashed out because of that. Let's get one more card. See yourself in nature. This person feels like they wish that they could see you in your natural environment as your natural self. Maybe you have walls up when it comes to being around them or in contact with them in some sort of way. And these walls could be creating a lot of the friction that's there as well. The walls that you're both having up or the masks that you're both wearing could be causing a lot of issues or problems in this situation. But they definitely want to be able to see you in your more free and natural state. They want to see you freed from this situation. They want to see you rising up again from the ashes and really being able to accomplish what you're setting out to accomplish. So that was somewhat confusing, but that's the message I got there. Jules 33. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, V. Naughty Angel. What's Aquarius's feelings for you? And you're a Cancer. I'm a Cancer, and there's an Aquarius that very surprised me with their feelings recently. I actually saw a glimpse of them for a second. Who are you? Are you what was done to you? Oops. This actually came out of the discard pile, surprisingly, but since I decided to grab one from that pile, I'm going to go with it. What do you feel? What is real? How far will you go? Go with the flow. Look inside to understand. Bounce back like a rubber band. Release yourself from the past pain. Allow yourself to remove the stain. Don't let it poison you, that awful, painful brew. Cry it out to cleanse your soul. Leave it behind to meet your goal. Overcome the pain in the past and don't allow it to continue to last. Stand on your feet, head held high. Know that you have the ability to fly. 10-20-20. Seeing things clearly after this ending. This person's seeing things clearly after this ending. This person may be seeing you glow up or seeing you bounce back, or they may be bouncing back themselves. This person may feel a lot of pain, hurt over the past, and they're really trying not to let that last. They're trying to leave it behind. They're trying to let go of this situation. They're trying to find themselves again and to find their peace and happiness again. He came over unannounced. He said he needed to talk to me. He needs to come clean. He exposed everything, including his true feelings for me. I'm so proud of how calmly and maturely I handled this. I listened and I thought before acting. With everything out in the open, it's so much easier to see the way forward. So much of my intuition has been proven right. So this person may actually show up unannounced in some sort of way. They may have to express things to you that they have kept hidden, that they have not acknowledged or have not presented before. You need to be in the best state that you can be in. So right now is time to focus on you and take care of you, love yourself, and really get yourself into a state of feeling good and peaceful and grounded. Feeling like, instead of feeling like you really need this person around or need to speak to this person again or see this person again in some sort of way, really feeling like it's okay if you do and it's okay if you don't. And if you do happen to see them again, it's not a necessity that you're with them. What is a necessity is that you get out your feelings and express yourself as well. Because in doing so, you guys will be able to put the past to rest and be able to start new beginnings, whether it's with each other or with other people. There's definitely a lot of feelings of sadness, hurt, and pain here. Feeling like maybe they made the wrong decision in going forward. Like maybe even you saw this coming in some sort of way. The decision that they made, you might have actually seen this decision coming in some sort of way. If you've been spending a lot of time alone recently, it's time to get back out there and time to be around people again. Time to come out of that hibernation mode. And when you come back out, I feel like it's going to be completely shocking to people as well, because you're no longer going to be in this state of sadness, hurt, pain, loss, remorse. You're going to be feeling very brand new. You're going to be feeling like the vibes and energy you give off is going to be feeling very high vibrational and very good. And people are really going to be wanting to be around that. You may actually be very stunned or shocked by just how many options you actually have in front of you when you decide to move back out into the open again and allow yourself to be seen. And so this person may actually have a lot of people to compete against when it comes to coming forward to express their feelings. There's going to be a big shock when it comes to them coming forward to express their feelings, but you definitely knew this was coming before it came as well. You're welcome, Shining Star. Jules 33. What is coming with you relocating this year? Let's look into that. What is coming with you relocating this year, Jules 33? On top of the world. Well, damn. A lot of good things. Nothing you do or say will faze me. My level up is so on key. Self-love is taking place with nothing. With it, nothing is too hard to face. On top of the world is where I'm at. No time to dwell on a dirty rat. Closing cycles left and right. Nothing is ever out of sight. You can't stop me, can't you see? Work on you and set yourself free. There's no more time for a busy bee. Set your eyes on your own lane. Who is now the one that's sane? You never had the power to take me out. My faith was strong, never a doubt. The divine being's on my side. You're not welcome on this ride. 2 to 22. So you may be leaving a lot of negativity in the past, and you may be moving away from a lot of situations that have not been very healthy for you or have not been making you feel very happy or fulfilled or very good about yourself. And I feel like this relocation is really going to help you to break out of the norm and really be able to be in a much better, happier mood and feeling going on. You're really going to be leveling up, and you're going to be breaking out of the box. People may be trying to tell you that it's not a good idea to relocate right now, and that you're not going to be able to make it, or you're not going to be able to do it, or that things aren't going to work out if you decide to take this route, that you're going to be all alone when you get to wherever it is that you're going to, or things along those lines. But just know that you are definitely going to be able to prove these people wrong, and a lot of that is going to come from your faith. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt the plans that you have made and the decisions you've made when it comes to going where you want to go with your life, because you are the only person who knows what can make you happy and where you want to go, what you want to do. And if you resist doing that for the happiness of others, or because others have chosen to try to tear you down and make you feel like you couldn't achieve whatever it was that you were wanting, then you will regret that. Very much so. And you will always wonder what would have happened if you would have taken the chance to do what you wanted to do. You're going to gain a lot more experience when it comes to dealing with people of different cultures. You're going to gain a new perspective. You're going to really enlighten and open your mind a lot when it comes to making this move. You're going to be learning a lot of new things, understanding a lot of new things, opening up to a lot of new things. You're going to be coming back to life and regenerating. You're going to be healing very much in this new space that you're choosing to go to. And you could really fit in anywhere with anyone. So have no worries about being able to make friends or being able to start a new life where you're going, things like that. You're going to be healing a lot of those inner childhood wounds. You got the Six of Cups, the Fool, and Judgment. You're going to be releasing a lot of the past, forgiving a lot of things that maybe have been clawing at you for a long time. And taking this leap of faith is really going to give you that burst of beautiful childlike energy that is really going to change your life in a very dramatic way. You're really going to be rising up. You're going to be taking the high road, and you're going to be feeling really good about what you're doing and where you're going. I really feel like this is going to be an excellent relocation for you. This is something that you should definitely not turn away from. You should definitely go into this and create this for yourself, because it's going to be beautiful. Completely beautiful. I really liked that one. It's not every question that you end up with a really good answer, but I really enjoyed that one because there's so much happiness and joy coming to you from making this move. Hi, Queen. Bry Mom, which way should you go in your love life? Let's see what we got here. Oh my God, I killed them. Why? I woke up with sweat pouring down my face, realizing that it was all a dream. Thank God, I can't tell anyone about this. But what if it isn't a dream next time? I'm so angry that they exposed me. And they are so much better than me. These are all projections of your anger, pain, and insecurity at the world, seeing you for who you really are. Right now, it's subconscious anger, and trust me, you are hurting these same people in real life, holding them back, keeping them stuck, and being pissed when they resist your control. So, there's definitely a need to work on releasing the past, working through your anger over people that you've dealt with in the past. There could have been a lot of secrets that were exposed. The song that's coming to mind right now is "Got a Secret, Can You Keep It? Swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I told you, then I know you won't tell what I've said, 'cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead." So you could really be feeling very angry, very pissed off at somebody over secrets that have been exposed, or things that they have spoken of about you that they had no right or business telling anybody about. And sometimes people do that. That's just the way it is. You know what? I had people coming to tell me my story that didn't even know who the fuck I was, and judging it and acting like they were all self-righteous in it when they didn't even know who I was, all because I had a best friend at one point that was running around telling everybody my business. I think that's about that time that that song came into my life. So make sure that you're working on that. Music can really help with that. Creativity can help with that. Expressing yourself through artwork, through journaling, things like that can really help with that. But there is definitely some anger that you may need to work through in your life right now. Open your eyes. What you seek might be right in front of you. Take a break from technology and start to see the world around you again. There's so much life to enjoy. Let your freak flag fly and don't hold back. Sing loud and dance proud. Do not date online. That's what I'm feeling from this. And I may be a little biased because I don't date online at all. Period. Bottom line. That could be a 90-year-old fucking guy talking to me. That could be a 12-year-old boy talking to me. That could be a fucking 15-year-old girl talking to me. Who knows? But you don't know who they are when they're online. And I really feel like they're telling you to get out of that. If you've been doing online dating or anything like that, it's time to move away from that. And it's time to find people in real life to connect to and to experience things with. Go out, have some fun, enjoy yourself, even if that means doing it alone. And sometimes when you go out and do things alone like that, you run into people. And if you're listening to your intuition and say you're sitting in your living room one night and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I should go to the store. I don't know why I want to go to the store, but I kind of want to go to the store right now. Are you going to make a bunch of excuses why you don't need to go to the store or things like that? And no, I can just wait till another day and then fall back into a depression or fall back into a whatever of just sitting in your house alone? Or are you going to get up and are you going to follow that intuitive nudging and make your way to the store? Because maybe you might actually run into something that is going to bring you a lot of happiness or joy or open up and expand your mind in some sort of way. So really follow the intuitive nudgings you're getting right now to get out more, to have fun more, to enjoy yourself more, things like that. You're definitely manifesting in a lot of good things at this time. But the biggest thing you're going to be looking for when it comes to a romantic relationship in your life is friendship. There needs to be peace, balance, harmony, an equal give and take of love, laughter, joy, happiness, things like that. Something that you could build something very solid, stable, and long lasting on is a quality friendship. So build the friendship first. You may also want to look at your mother's relationships as well and how they may have played out. Maybe even look at some of the people of your family and what they have going on in their connections as well. What you're needing to look for most of all, though, is something that really is going to be able to build something strong, long-lasting, stable, solid, something good. And something good, if you have kids, something good for your kids too, or something good that you would feel right raising kids in. Whether you have plans to have kids or not. If you wouldn't want to raise kids in that situation, why would you place yourself in that situation? If you have love and protection for your inner child, then you wouldn't place them in any situation that you wouldn't place your own kids in if you had them. So that's what you need to be looking for, and really removing yourself from the online world of dating if you have been doing that, because it's definitely a lot more shallow and you really don't even know who you're talking to or dealing with in those scenarios. Hi, Calypso. You can ask your question at any time. I get to them in order that they pop up, so if you haven't asked it yet, it would be a good idea. ML, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. In between questions, if anybody wanted to be able to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy the poems on here, you can find them on Dee's StoryTime, and there's a link for that in the description box below as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe over there. And also, I'm doing a mystery giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers over there. So help me get to 1,000 subscribers so we can have that mystery giveaway. I'm really excited about that one. I haven't done a mystery giveaway before. General reading, Raoul Jane. So general reading for October for you. Raoul Jane. Jane. I'm not sure how I say that. I'm sorry. I'm sure I am butchering so many people's names on here all the time. Sorry about that, guys. Stop worrying. Get out more. You are enough. Open up. Possibilities await. Be yourself. Don't hide. Know yourself. Knowledge is power. Loyalty to self first. Somebody asked me recently why I wear this ring on my ring finger. It was a ring that my aunt made with my great grandmother when she was a kid. And I wear this ring on my finger because I am committed to myself first. Be committed to you first. And that's a reminder to me that that's what I'm committed to first and foremost. Cleanse your energy. Guide me home. Listen to your intuition, love. Balance. Calm your mind. Go after your dreams. Know where you belong. Peace comes to you now. Find your heart space. Light up your mind. It will light up your life. Visit nature. Ground yourself. Opening up to receive. Release all your worries. Find your center. So, definitely a message about, oh, thank you for the donation. Whoever sent that, I just noticed that there was a donation on here. I'm sure I will find it in the comments as I scroll down. Anyway, the basic message for this October would be to pull off every mask that you're wearing, to be more yourself, to go after your dreams, to know where you belong, to know that you do belong, that you are here for a purpose, that you're here for a reason. Find your peace, find your center, visit nature, and really get grounded. Submerge yourself in it. Listen to all the sounds. Don't have anything else going on. Just close your eyes and allow the feelings of everything around you to encompass you, the energy of the animals, of the earth, of the air, of the water, of everything around you. Allow it to just encompass you and fill you up, and find your peace, find your center. Remember that loyalty to you first is what's going to bring you the most happiness in your life. When you're constantly sacrificing yourself and being that sacrificial lamb for everyone around you, then you are not going to find happiness in your life. And you're also not going to find people who love you for who you are. You're going to find people who love a sacrificial lamb who's willing to lay down and give everything they have to everyone around them without any concern for themselves. And who likes people like that? People that take advantage of people like that. The people who are looking for something real, loyal, solid, committed, stable, strong, somebody that they can give to, love, and nourish, and somebody that will give to, love, and nourish them, are people that are looking for somebody that's more confident than that. Because a lot of it is confidence. When you are willing to sacrifice everything you are for another person, a lot of that is because you are questioning whether or not what you have to offer is enough, and whether or not they're going to accept what you have to offer, or whether or not they're going to walk away from that, or whether or not you're going to hurt them by not giving them everything they are so desperately seeking, when in reality, tough love is love too, and tough love is the best thing that you can do for somebody who's in that energy, including yourself. Tough love on yourself sometimes is necessary as well. Loving yourself is necessary, yes, but tough love is love too. And tough love for yourself is just as important as tough love for others is. We have the Four of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. So you may not be seeing something right in front of you that is bringing so much happiness into your life right now as well, or somebody else may not be seeing that. Try not to be too impulsive this month with your words or your actions. Allow things to unfold naturally and peacefully. Try not to step into a need to control situations either, but to just allow things to play out how they're going to play out. Try to make sure that you are noticing and paying attention to the things around you, but also make sure that you are paying attention to yourself and loving you. Because I'm taking this as this is the Ace of Cups, and this person right here is kind of meditating on this Ace of Cups up here, on loving themselves, on really being able to enjoy life, on being at peace, on getting grounded and centered, and really being able to find balance and stability in your emotions, because that's going to bring you the most happiness this month. Being able to find that balance and peace in your own emotions, being able to spend some time to yourself, and to really not feel guilty or ashamed of yourself for doing that as well. not to feel like you're being ungrateful because you are loving you. There may be a need to learn something or dive deeper into something this month as well, or maybe even to express some sort of truth that you've been holding back on. Or somebody else may actually be expressing some sort of truth that they've been holding back on. Maybe somebody will be confessing to you about the feelings they have for you that they didn't even notice they had for you for a very long time, but you bring a lot of feelings of happiness and joy to their life. And this may be somebody who might have neglected you for a while. So that could be also why you're being told to be committed to yourself first, which means even if this person does want to come back, there does need to be that waiting period, that period of, are you going to appreciate what's in front of you this time, or are you going to behave the same way you have in the past? Because actions will be what is highlighted in speaking louder this month than words. Words might be a bit more impulsive, and they may not be able to keep to those words, but actions will tell you everything that you need to know. So, vision renewed. The questions are still open. I got about 25 minutes left, so depending on how many questions are on here, I should still be able to make it to yours before the end. When you guys throw your questions up here, just throw your questions up here. If I make it to them, I make it to them. If I don't, I don't. But I just go in the question or in the order that the comments are put on here. So when you throw that first comment on there, it could be your question instead of a question about a question. And that's not supposed to sound bad or anything, but I'm not meaning anything bad by that. I'm just saying, that way you get in there in that first spot where you commented. Hi, Navholt Kur. I'm not sure if that's how you say that. Thanks for subscribing. Puha Gupta. Hi. Hi, Carmen. I'm glad that makes sense for you, Margaret. And you know what? Sunflowers are my dad's favorite flowers. So you're sending messages through him right now. Giving him space is probably the best thing. I actually told my dad that at one point in time with my younger sister, because my younger sister wasn't speaking to him at all and didn't really have anything to do with him, and he was constantly trying and trying and trying, and it didn't matter how much he pushed, it didn't matter how much he reached out, it didn't matter how much he tried to do. And it was making him feel really shitty about himself. And it was also, destroying their relationship even more. When he was able to just let go and let her be and let her do her own thing and then come back to him in her own time, it worked out so much better. So much better. And they did actually get to speak to each other before he passed away, although not much because she went to prison right before he passed away. And so I actually have a letter I need to send to her sometime in the near future that he left with his girlfriend that she gave to me recently. And yeah, I don't know why I went into that whole thing, but anyway. Hi, Danita. Good morning, JCM. Hope all is well with you as well. Vision renewed. Pretty sure I answered your question up there about relocating. Oh, no. That was different. You were the one that put the question on there about whether or not questions were still open. Okay. Will relocating eliminate your stalker? Sometimes moving away and making it harder for them will. Sometimes it actually takes standing in your power and doing something more effective about it. Release your fear and have faith. When you are meant to be here, you will be here. When you are meant to be gone from here, you will be gone from here. So, try not to spend too much time worried so much or scared so much of what's happening in this situation, because everything is happening the way it's meant to happen, and you were meant to go through this. You have the strength and you have the ability to be able to face this. Someone is upset that you chose happiness and peace over the drama and chaos. You decided you were no longer a player in their game, and now they are playing alone. but soon there will be a game over. They will get bored or get caught at it. That's exactly what I was just saying. Stop focusing on it. Do not give it your time. Do not give it your energy. Go about your day like there is absolutely nothing happening. Do not play their game anymore. Take their power away from them. And this person's going to fuck up because you're no longer paying attention to it. That's actually kind of what happened with mine. I just got a restraining order for the first time in my life. All the crazy people and crazy shit I've dealt with everyone, I've never felt like I needed to do that before. I've been able to also let them know that, you know what, I'll go to the police if I need to, and then they leave if you know. But this one even then did not leave. This person was for about 2 years breaking into my RV constantly and consistently. There was one day I went into Maverick. I walked through the grass around the corner, went in the door. I was parked right behind there. And when I came back out, one of the rocks that was in my trailer, and I know it was my rock because it had cherries painted on it. It was one of the ones I found in town. People paint them and hide them so kids can find them. And so I knew it was my rock, just to say I was just in your trailer. Well, this person got stupid after I stopped paying attention to any of it, didn't give a flying fuck about any of it anymore, sleeping with my doors wide open, my windows wide open, don't care. Fucking come in here, do something, who cares? I know I'm protected. And didn't give it any of my thought, any of my time, any of my energy, any of my anything. He ended up getting in my trailer one night while I was gone, and friends of mine caught him hopping out. And that's how I found out who he was. I had to ask several people all over town who he was, got his first name finally. I got pictures of his license plate because shortly after that happened and I confronted him about it, all of a sudden he started upping it and everything was a lot worse. It was more consistent. And yeah, it got a little crazy there for a little bit. But at the end of the day, he fucked up. And the judge saw through all the bullshit he was trying to say in there and everything and kept the restraining order on there till October 21st. And even after that, the judge told him, you see her, you go the other direction. It doesn't matter if the restraining order's gone or not. So basically, he knows now if he does anything else, they will have him on it. Justice, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Your hard work's going to be paying off. Working and being happy. Just being happy doing what you're doing, enjoying yourself and your life, really delving into some of your hobbies, things that distract you, things that take up your time and your energy, bring you happiness, peace, and joy is really going to be very effective in this situation. Being able to take care of the things without your mind being distracted or torn because of what's going on with this person. Basically, everything that I was saying is what's going to bring justice in this situation. This person, I feel like, is going to end up in trouble with the law in some sort of way because of something stupid they're going to do, because they're seeing that everything that's going on with you, you are not caring anymore. You don't care anymore. You're not playing their game anymore. You're not involved in their bullshit anymore or their drama or their chaos. You're taking your fucking life back. You're taking your power back. You are no longer under that spell. You're no longer under that delusion. You're no longer in their fantasy realm. You are now a strong, powerful person who doesn't give a flying fuck what's going on, because your faith in something higher is so much stronger than what they could ever throw your way. They have no power over you. And that's what's bringing you justice. You no longer giving it your energy, your time, your power, praying and having faith and trust that you will be protected in this situation and that things will play out in the way they are meant to, which is with you getting justice. Carmen. Hi, Earth Angel. I really wish I knew what to do with my person, Ray. I've heard so many messages from Tarot, so confused. So, what to do with your person, Ray? What does your heart tell you to do? What does your heart and your mind combined tell you to do? How does this person make you feel? Not, oh, I love this person so much, so I can't move on and I can't move forward and I can't take care of anything and all that kind of stuff. But how does this person actually make you feel? Does this person make you feel good? Do they make you want to sing when you wake up in the morning? When you wake up in the morning, are you like, Oh, my life is a beautiful place. I feel so happy. There's a smile on my face. Or in the morning, do you wake up going, holy shit, this is a miserable day. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's what. I don't know where to go, where to turn, who to trust. Because if you're in that energy, that person is not healthy for you. That person is causing you stress. They're causing you mental health issues. They're causing you a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of confusion. There's a lot of distrust in this situation. You can't love somebody if you don't trust somebody. So, do you trust this person? Arm yourself against a worldly view. In your heart, you will find the answers that you seek in your bind. Do not overthink it. Do not give in. Stand strong in the position that you're in. If you have something to say, you say it. Don't worry what others will think. When you get so involved with a person that it feels like you need them in your life instead of wanting them in your life, then you tend to make a lot more concessions to them. You tend to give in a lot more readily than you would if you just wanted them in your life. So, know that you do not need this person in your life and behave as you would, whether they were there or not. Don't care if they're going to walk away if you decide to voice what you need to voice, or if they're going to hurt and be in pain if you decide to say what needs to be said, because what you feel is important too. It's not all about their feelings, it's about your feelings too. New doors. Too much time wasted on fear and doubt. Turn that energy inside out. Walk away from what doesn't serve. Go on now, get the nerve. Time to take action for real. Only you can seal the deal. No more crying over the past. Sometimes things, they aren't meant to last. That's okay, there's something new. If you let go, it'll open for you. New doors await your release. Unworthy feelings need to cease. Time to see your worth inside. You deserve someone on your side. Others didn't see you right. Their minds trapped in the night. Rejection is protection, it is true. Because of rejection, you'll find your true crew. Regrets left in the past, you will no longer be left for last. 2222. So, to find peace and balance in your life and in this situation, you're going to have to move away from it. You're going to have to walk away from this situation. You're going to have to walk away with your head held high, feeling good about your decision to fly the coop, about your decision to walk away from a situation that is not what you want anyway. A situation that is not fulfilling your needs or your desires, a situation that's not making you feel good about yourself or your life or about the relationship. It's leaving you confused. It's leaving you feeling wanting and needing, like you need more than what is being presented here. If you need more than what's being presented here, then you're not going to find it here, which means you need to let go of this and know that as you do, new doors will open to you. They always do. As long as you can let go of it and as long as you can release it, then new doors can be opened up for you. If you stand in the doorway blocking it, then you don't see all the opportunities around you. All you are focused on is what's left behind in the past and what you feel like you're losing out on. When in reality, you're not losing out on a thing unless you let yourself by pining after that forever when it's not for you. You can't lose what is truly meant for you. Thank you so much, Danita. I am really happy you could be here too, and we're doing pretty good at this time, so thank you for that. Somehow I deleted somebody's messages on here, but it was somebody I already answered a question for. Don't know how I did that. Sorry, Sahu, but thank you for all your messages. Hi, Jeremiah. Thank you, sweetheart. Bhavna. Thank you for the like and subscribe. I appreciate it. JCM, how does Pierce feel about you? Thank you so much. Oddly, that is my last name. Ugh, I had to go grab something. Anyway, let's see. How does Pierce feel about you? Look for inspiration in everyone and everything around you. You can learn and grow from it all if you allow it in. Be discerning in all that you do, but don't run away out of fear. There's a difference. Allow yourself to bloom. It's time for spring. So, this person feels like you help them to bloom and grow, like you really make them feel kind of like they want to run away, but that they don't want to run away. Even though they feel that kind of pull to want to run away, they also feel another pull, an inspiration to overcome their fear and an inspiration to let more of themselves out and see if you can handle everything that's going on inside of them. Surviving is not thriving. How are you in survival mode? Leave it behind. Take a leap and reap the rewards. Surrender where it's going or why. Surrender the need to know. Throw the game to get the win. When you are so focused on winning and losing, you don't enjoy the journey. Learn to enjoy now. Live more in the moment. Knowing that going slow and steady and working for later rewards with patience and faith will pay off. You got to give to get. Surrender and watch others do the same. So if you've been focused on this to a very high degree, you've been clinging to it, you've been afraid, you've been feeling like you're going to lose it, you've been feeling like, I feel like this person's in the runner mode and you're in the chaser mode. And it's time to stop chasing. It's time to stop clinging to this situation, to just let go, release, and allow things to unfold the way they're meant to unfold. Enjoy your time with them when you're around them, but when you're not around them, focus on your own goals. Focus on your own situations, what you have going on. And don't allow this situation to take over your life completely. I know that's not exactly the question that you had asked, but it is something that transforms a situation beautifully. Whether that situation's meant to last or not will be exposed in that. But if you're clinging so tightly to needing this situation, then you aren't able to let go of that control and just surrender. And when everybody surrenders, it really does make things play out in a much healthier, balanced, and calmer way. 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Stars. This person may also at times go into this energy of, this person feels like you go into this energy, This person feels like you go into this energy of feeling very overworked. And it's because you put yourself out there and you work too hard, you take too much responsibility, you're constantly striving to do everything, be everything. They may even feel like you have a lot of options as well because you're this hardworking, hopeful, optimistic, joyful person. And also because you have just a lot of good qualities about you, especially about your emotional aspects. So this person may really feel like you have a lot of options out there. You could go anywhere, be anything, do anything, be with anyone. And this person may feel a little threatened by that or afraid of that. And you may be overcompensating in a way, trying to make them feel like they're your only world kind of thing. And it's just, there's this need for both of you to just relax. And it's going to take one of you taking that first initial step to be able to just relax, to have hope, and to be at peace with the way things are, to view things optimistically instead of pessimistically, and to just let them unfold naturally, not worrying about the outcome, but worrying about how everybody is feeling in this current moment and just enjoying the moment, laughing more, enjoying each other's company more, and just really being able to be present in the moment. And then when it's time for you guys to be apart, taking advantage of that time too, and getting the things done that you need to get done so that when you are in this situation, you're fully present in this situation and focused on this situation too. So that was for JCM. And Danita G, guidance for your job and career path. So, a song is popping into my mind right now in the middle of this. Just a second. Burn the Witch by Sean James is coming to mind right now. Their hate. That hate in your heart is overflowing on everyone around you. Love yourself more so that you don't hate all the pieces of you that you meet, of what you are repressing. It's time to face the mirror and truly see. We all have shadows. Let go of the shadows left by others. No more fear and no more hate. So, you could actually be somebody who may be looking into a career based on spirituality or witchcraft. Witchcraft is the one that's coming to mind the most. That's one of the most brutalized ones, anyway, throughout time. So it's no wonder why people would be worried and feel nervous about expressing that in themselves and putting it out there in the open. I mean, all those past scars passed down from our ancestors that tell us do not express these things if you have them within you. There's another song coming to mind, W.I.T.C.H, Woman in Total Control of Herself. What's wrong with being a woman in total control of herself? Your career path and advice is to be your own person, is to let anything fall away that tells you that you should not be being what you feel like you need to be being. You are amazing exactly as you are. Everything in you is good in its own ways. Everything has a shadow, but everything has a good side too. Even those things that we think are wholly bad are not wholly bad. There is a good in there somewhere. And so it's time to focus on the good things. It's time to bring those forth, and it's time to see yourself in a higher light, to stop focusing on whatever it is that you're wanting to do being a bad thing in some sort of way, being something that people would ostracize or people would hate. You may be not only feeling like others would hate you, but you're also hating yourself. And in hating yourself and who you are at the core, you may be hating the people that are similar to you. And so you could be keeping yourself from much needed opportunities, abilities to learn, abilities to grow, opportunities to have friendships with people who actually have similar traits in common with you, things like that. So focus on letting yourself be what you are. You are an inspiration to so many, and you could be a much greater inspiration to so many by going after what it is that you want with no shame, no guilt, no fear of the consequences, no fear of what people think or how people feel or how alone you will be. Because at the end of the day, you will not be alone. You will be clearing out the way and getting rid of the clutter so that you can invite in new things that better fit your personality and who you are and what you want in your life. Allow yourself to hold on to some of the things that you need for yourself so that you can be in a stable energy and to not give it all away. But at the same time, remember that generosity when it comes to things too. Right now is the time to save for you, though, and to really save up your time and your energy and your effort for you, to pour into you, to love you, to care for you, and to really learn how to set boundaries with people. Stand up for your beliefs, stand up for your desires and what you want. Do not feel like what you want and what you desire is a bad thing, because this is where you are meant to be. You're meant to be in a leadership role. You're meant to be an inspiration to many people looking up to you, to people that are looking to learn and grow, to learn the right ways as well. Because without the information out there from certain spiritual leaders, the people that get into those religions or the people that start out on those paths don't have anybody to look to for that guidance. So what you're meant to be doing is stepping into this role so that others have somebody to look to for the guidance and for the acceptance of themselves. Somebody to be a role model in their area. It's kind of like when everybody was upset because all the Disney princesses were white. And so we started adding in more colored ones, although technically Jasmine's been there for a while, but they started adding in extra ones that had more color to them because everyone needs a role model to look up to that they can relate to and things like that. But I'll say this much too, they don't have to be the same color as you, because a couple of the movies that I watched most when I was a kid that I related to most, that I really got a lot from, was The Color Purple and A Time to Kill. And it's because of what I went through, the abuse I went through. It was very similar. It had a similar feeling to it. Regardless of whether or not we shared the same skin color, we were the same underneath. And whether or not you share the same beliefs as other people, you're the same underneath. You are still a beautiful soul in this world, somebody who deserves to be loved, cared for, and appreciated as you are. somebody who deserves to be able to put the skills and talents that you have into action in your life too. And you have something good to offer to this world. Manju Bala, 1 month reading, or October month reading for you. So, monthly reading for October for you. I'm very certain I messed that name up. Manju Bala. That does not sound right, but it's okay. The energetic transmutation you have been doing for self and others is working. If you look, you can already see the changes. You are such a loving being, and the love that you give out is healing to the core. You even pray for your enemies. You are very protected. Never worry. We got you. So, remember this month that you are protected, guided, loved, that you are doing an amazing fucking job. Pat yourself on the back. Really start to see yourself with eyes of love. Don't worry about how far you haven't gotten to yet. Turn around and look at how far you've come. Where were you a month ago? Where were you a year ago? Where were you 3 years ago? Holy shit, look at where you've come to in that time. You're doing amazing. And you've been doing a very good job at learning how to transmute energy instead of absorbing it, instead of being a sponge. Ooh. There may have even been some transmuting of sexual energy of some kind as well. You could have dealt with some people that were playing games that were in and out. You could have dealt with being left alone in the cold. You could have been dealing with a lot of self-esteem issues, a lot of self-respect issues, a lot of feeling like you're alone, unloved, uncared for, things like that. And you may even have some of those triggers come back up this month. And what that means is it's time to really enjoy yourself, have fun, go out, do the things you like doing. Maybe you'll even meet a few new people, things like that. It's really time to have some fun, to celebrate, to enjoy life. Even if you have to do it alone, to do it, to be very dedicated towards that, to have passion and inspiration from how far you've come and who you have become, to really allow yourself to see just how valuable you are, because you're a very valuable person. Don't allow yourself to get into an energy of feeling like you need to get revenge either. You could have been dealing with somebody that was out for blood in some sort of way, that was really just not good in your life, that may have treated you very badly in some sort of way. There could have even been a third-party situation, in which case you were the one that was left out in the cold. Whatever the case may be, you're being asked to be in this very dignified, integrity-filled state and stance, just patient, calm, to know your worth, to know your value, to take the high road, to allow things to be dealt with by the universe, and to just wash your hands of the situation, letting it go completely and allowing it to play out the way that it's meant to play out. Release the pain, release the hurt, release all of those things, so that the karma that has been clinging to you and attached to you since this situation played out can fall away and off of you and go back to where it belongs, with the owner. So, Maple 7, where should you put your focus next for work? You volunteer to animate for a networking group, but also feeling drawn to take vocal lessons so you can narrate the animation better. You know what? I think that would be an excellent choice. Honestly. And good job on you for not just feeling like you know all you need to know and you're doing all you need to do, and wanting to improve yourself and your skills as well. I think if you have the time for that and the energy for that, and you can balance your schedule out in a healthy way, that's going to be very beneficial in this situation as well. It's time to trust. All the past was and is in the past. It's time to open up again. People have hurt you. Those who love you have hurt you. You've been through so much, but be patient with you. Don't use it as an excuse. You are strong and amazingly resilient. You have made it through so much, and you can make it through this too. Be brave and know that sometimes things will work out so well it can make up for the for the past and show you why you had to wait for it. So I really do feel like this is going to be something that if you put your trust and dedication into it, it's going to be paying off for you very well. And to the point that you actually may even question at the end of it why you were even nervous about it to begin with, or why you were undecided on it, because it's really going to be something that you take to very naturally and that you're able to do so much with. And I don't think that you even realize just to the level you're going to be able to do extra things with the extra skills that you're going to put the time and effort towards developing. Healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. Water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So, I don't know why I feel like I should tell you to be taking a hot bath, but take a hot bath. Relax your mind, relax your body, get into that just state of peace and relaxation. If you have some lavender, throwing some lavender or sage in the water may help a lot as well with the clearing out of energies, getting into your own energies, just being able to be in a state of peace. I feel like you have really been working hard towards healing yourself of a lot of different things. And I feel like this path you're choosing to go down right now is going to be helping you to heal some more of those things as well, helping you to release some of the things from the past, and helping you to really be able to express yourself much better, to communicate better, to work with others better as well. You're definitely creating something that you're wanting to create for you. Boundaries are going to be being needed when it comes to dealing with others as well. I feel like there's definitely going to be an area of your life where you're going to have to be setting some proper boundaries with people and letting people know that, I got my own things going on and I got a lot I got to take care of, and I'm going to have to put a lot of time, effort, and attention into this. So I need you to pick up some slack over here, or I need your help with, taking care of some of the things I usually take care of so that you can still take care of yourself in between doing the extra things that you're going to be adding to your plate as well. So I know that was kind of short, but I really feel like the biggest thing is definitely take this path because it's going to be something very good for you and you're really going to enjoy it. Bhavana Jatav. How will your relationship with your future husband be? And I'm going to do one more question after this one, and then I'm going to be done for today. So if I didn't get to your question, I'm sorry. You can always come back on. I have a $10 question during my live session. You can check out my prices in the description box below for my regular readings. Or next month, the first week of the month, usually on Tuesday, I will be doing another free question session. So, Bhavna Jatav, your relationship with your future husband. I wish I could be with you. Trust me, I didn't want to leave you. I understand your anger and feel your pain. I wish I could dry all your tears and bring sunshine back to your cloudy day. Remember the song that I used to sing to you. It's your turn now, and I wish I could be there for you in this beautiful time in your life. Try not to let this loss get in the way. Time is precious. Use it wisely. You are so smart and so amazing. I'm proud of who you have become, and I'm always watching over you. Wow, that does not sound like something I want to say, but this person may be somebody that ends up passing away before you, and you're going to want to watch out for not getting into an energy of bitterness and resentment, or hate, or feelings of why me and my life and that kind of thing, because it could actually be leading you to a new door after that as well. There's going to be a lot of fears you're going to be having to face in this situation. And that even could be your fears as this person dying as well, and what you're going to do if this person dies. So make sure that you have some things that you have for you as well, so that that does not take over and encompass your life. There's going to be a lot of teaching and a lot of learning in this future connection. There's going to be a lot of overcoming fears and anxieties, a lot of being able to find that courage within you and being able to step forward with it. With love and kindness. There's going to be so much love and kindness and beauty shared between the two of you. And this is going to be a blessing, a blessed situation. And you don't want to end up turning it into a situation that is not a blessing by being bitter about it after it's gone, if it does end quickly in some way. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. Tree of life, true wisdom, and making good choices in life. And on target. Follow your ideal life path. So this is going to feel like it is your ideal life path, like you're making a good decision. Like this is going to make you feel very wise, very intelligent. It's going to make you feel like you are somebody very important, valued, loved, cared for, and you're going to be feeling that way about this person as well. This person's going to be feeling very much at peace, and so much happiness is going to really be going on between the two of you. This is definitely something that is going to make your life better and is going to really improve your quality of life and how you feel about the world around you. It's also going to bring you a lot of learning, a lot of growth, and a lot of new experiences that are going to help you to be able to leave behind some of your past triggers or fears or anxieties and things like that. And you're really going to be able to live life to a much fuller extent, especially if you end up dealing with a death, because it may make you feel like you need to do what you need to do before you are gone too. So it could even be a death of somebody else in your life as well. Merv Oshan, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Samir Rabani, hi. What is Babar currently thinking and feeling for you? Has he moved on from his wife? Don't allow somebody to keep you waiting and playing second string. That's the biggest thing coming to my mind right now. You are so valuable, so worthy, so amazing. Don't let anybody make you feel like you need to be an option for them instead of their main priority. It's time to free yourself of the matrix. You are not a sheep. You are a wolf or the shepherd. To be a great leader, you can't hate the sheeps. They will follow wherever you guide. Guide them with love and with care. Accept the honor bestowed upon you. You stand out upon you to stand out and be heard and followed. Don't be mad at the copycats. Those are the sheep, and they are spreading your messages even further. Also, remember when this person is telling you things about their wife and how awful their wife is or things like that, if they're only telling you one side of the story and they're not telling you the things that they have done to make this situation a toxic situation, like, say, cheating on their wife instead of just walking away, make sure this person's taking accountability for their half too and isn't just looking for a new scapegoat to replace the old scapegoat. Maybe the old scapegoat is breaking out of their control and they don't like it. That's the biggest thing that's coming into my mind right now. And, to each their own, really, honestly. I've known many people doing things like that, or just weird relationships in general. But personally, I want to have a relationship that is committed to me, and a partner that loves me for me, and a partner that isn't afraid to take the actions that they need to take in their life to create the life that they want to have. Somebody that isn't just bending over backwards to please others around them by keeping up a facade and things like that, yeah, I feel like you deserve that. Air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. It's time to communicate. It's time to see the truth, and it's time to communicate. It's time to really stand up for yourself, stand your ground, and express what you need to express in the situation. Instead of worrying about it or pining after it or things like that, say what you need to say in the moment. Awin, 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. So, there's really a need within you to be able to balance out the masculine and feminine energies that you carry, to be at peace and in harmony with both of those aspects inside of yourself, with both of those qualities within you, and the shadow side and the light side that every one of those qualities bears as well. Loving yourself in the right ways is going to bring you so much joy inside of yourself, so much emotional stability and mental clarity. You're going to be feeling very good about the world. You're really in this energy, or coming into this energy, if you choose to, of being able to express yourself without fear or worthy, being able to remain stable and confident in the expression of your emotions, and really being able to be yourself. So, as far as they feel about you, they may feel like you are very good with children. They may feel like you're very emotionally intelligent. They may feel like you have a lot of love for yourself, like you are an opportunity for new life and new love. But maybe they should water the grass where they are at, because you know what? They may be watering your grass right now, but once they have you, are they going to continue watering that grass, or are they just going to let it dry up too? Not to be biased, but that's just those are the messages that I'm getting, that I'm feeling. That, regardless of whether or not this person feels like you're a good person, I don't feel like this person loves themselves enough to be able to love you in the right ways. And it's not going to be a very good situation for you, and it's not right now. So standing up for yourself and putting it out there that this isn't what you want, and if they don't want something more, then you got to go, because you guys are wanting something different from each other. I think that's what your advice is here. Sorry, but tough love is love too. Jules, you're very welcome, and thank you so much for being here today. Between questions, if anybody wants to be able to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. If you guys could like, share, comment, subscribe, that helps me out too. And if you guys enjoy the poetry that comes out on here, you can find my other channel, D Storytime, in the description box below as well, and find the poems over there. It would be awesome if you could like, share, comment, and subscribe over there, and all of that really helps me out. As soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a mystery giveaway. I'm really excited about that too. So help me get to 1,000 subscribers for that, guys. All right. And so that was the last question I was doing for today, guys. I actually went about 16 minutes over today, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm going to go through the rest of the comments. And if I didn't get to your questions, I'm sorry. I do this at the beginning of the month, every month, the first week in the month. And I also do $10 question days on Thursdays during my collective readings, as well as I offer personal readings. You can find the information for that in the description box below. So, hi, Misha. Oh, I'm sorry, Universal Love. I just stopped the questions and didn't quite make it to yours, but I really do appreciate you being here, and I will be doing this the first week of the month next month as well. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be this time for you to catch it. I do live readings for the collective every Thursday too, and I feel very drawn to mention that right now, like maybe you would really benefit from those. You're welcome, Calypso. You're very welcome, Renam. Sorry I didn't make it to your question either, Diana. Thank you so much, Universal Love. And I'm just going to take a second to, you sent a donation, so where should your focus be right now? Love, life, you, peace. What brings you peace? Focus on what brings you peace, because that peace will spread and you will feel very whole as it does. I'm sorry I didn't make it to your question, Hira. Maybe we will be able to get through it or get to it next time. You might want to hit the little notification bell so that you don't miss it and get there early. Hi, Carmen. I agree, Margaret. I think he's ready for me to send that. And I can understand him not quite understanding how extensive everything was that was going on. Exactly. He needs space if he's in pain, and sometimes it can be really hard to face the people that remind you of that pain. Oracle Persephone, I did answer your question. I want to say it was somewhere around like the 1 minute, somewhere between like 1 hour and 1.5 hours, somewhere in that range. I'm not sure exactly where, but I did say your name right before the reading started. Yep, exactly, Margaret. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you, Vision Renewed. Thank you, Margaret, for helping Oracle Persephone too. And thank you, Oracle Persephone, for the donation. You're welcome, Carmen. Damn straight, can't lose what's for you. Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking that I deleted the comments, but you could definitely be right on that because I've seen that before too. Nice. A teacher's aide position, Oracle Persephone. That's pretty awesome. And I said professor during that too, so the fact that you used to want to get a doctoral and be a professor is pretty awesome too. And I can understand how changing your decision on what to go towards can also be somewhat hard to fight with too, especially with people around you. I wanted to be a therapist for abuse survivors for a very long time. And I don't say abused women and children because I say abused survivors, because there's plenty of men that have been too. And that's what I wanted to do from 14 on until about 26, 27 years old. And I changed it to this because I can do more of what I actually do in this position than I could in that position. And I've already studied psychology for 16 years. I really don't feel like going to school. I don't really enjoy school, and I don't like learning about the things that I'm not interested in. So I could put more of my time, energy, and effort into learning about the things I am interested in and use them to help people in this way. And it feels just so much more in alignment with me. The list is done, Oasis of Space. Sorry about that. Hope you make it next time. Exactly, Margaret. You're welcome, JCM. Ah, yeah. Single working motherhood is definitely a hard one. My mom was a single mother with 5 of us. But you can do anything. You know, my mom actually went back to school when she was, what, she was around 42, something like that. She still had 3 of us at home. She was making minimum wage at the time. She had stopped cocktailing and she had started working for minimum wage. So we were really, really tight on everything. And she would go to work at night and then she would come home, walk my brother and sister to school. Then she would go to school and then she would come home, take a nap, and then she would go back to school, and then she would walk them home from school on the way back from that, and then she would go back to sleep, and then she would go to work. And it was, wow. She dropped out just shy of graduating to be able to be a history teacher, which kind of sucked. She was a little bit afraid of the success, I think, more than the failure. You're very welcome, Oracle Persephone. And fucking, yes, some jobs can just drain the life out of you so much. And I really hope you find something that does not feel that way for you. Thank you, Kevin, for subscribing. A new old subscriber, huh? Have a good day, guys. Thanks for understanding, Calypso. You're welcome, Maple7. Yes, a hot bath. I really need to take one of those one of these days. I need to stop turning people down when they offer me their bathtub. But I don't like taking them in some places. I'm just like, I don't like to do it in places where I don't know the people as well, stuff like that. Thank you for letting me know that, Danita. You're definitely not fucking crazy for it. My entire family turned against me, and, I'm fighting the Christian children I raised as well against it. And I'm just like, I don't care what you believe. But what I know is my prayers come true no matter who I pray to. And I choose to believe in a different way than others. That doesn't make me evil. That doesn't make me crazy. It doesn't make me anything. This is who I am. Love me or not. It doesn't matter. Love Me or Hate Me by Chris Webby just came to mind. You're welcome, Danita. Hi, Kit. Hi, Kish. Hi, Muse. Nice to see you again. You're welcome, universal love. Hi, Schlock. Hi, Rashima. It's been a little while. Oh, you're going back to school. That is awesome. I'm so happy that you decided to go back to school. I'm glad you're doing good. I've actually been thinking about you a little bit lately, so it was awesome to hear from you. You're very welcome, Margaret, and thank you for being here today. So, thank you all for being here. And once again, if you guys want to be able to donate, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. Thank you so much for anything that you guys do. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, this channel or my other channel. All of it really helps me out, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you for being here, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.